guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I was just at the drugstore and I picked up the NYX Wonder Stick. So if you've never heard of the Wonder Stick before, it is a contouring and highlighting stick. I haven't used a cream contour in forever, but I was really intrigued by this because the price point, it was like, I want to say $14 or $15 Canadian, and I picked it up at Shoppers Drug Mart, but I'm sure it can be found at drugstores anywhere around the world, or even I think like Walmart and Target sell NYX products too. So anyways, the price point intrigued me because I was like, if this is a good product, this is a great price. You're getting 2-in-1. You're getting a highlight and you're getting a contour. You can use one or the other, or you can use both. So I wanted to review it for you guys today. This is a first impression review. I obviously have it on right now because I just finished doing my makeup, but if you guys want to see my honest opinion of the NYX Wonder Stick, please keep watching. All right, so today I am reviewing the NYX Wonder Stick All right, today I am reviewing the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour Stick. I got this in the shade Universal. There was only like light, dark, and universal. This isn't Fenty, so it's not that inclusive. So I figured I'm somewhere in between light and dark, so I'll just get universal and see how that goes. I haven't even opened this yet. I haven't used a cream contour in actually like forever. I've been using powder contours just because I find that powder is easier to work with. But I'm pretty excited to get into cream contours again if I can ever get this open, because I just find it more like it gives you that flawless airbrush finish. So as you can tell, obviously I've done my foundation and my eyebrows before this. So there we go, finally got it open. So once you take it out of the packaging, it looks like this. So it's a good meaty size. The dark contour, it's a nice like neutral shade. I guess that's why it's called Universal. And the highlight kind of has a bit of a sheen to it, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna feel about that, but I guess we'll go ahead and see how this works. So I'm just gonna start right up here. This goes on super smoothly. It's going on like butter. Bring it around here. So I'm just gonna do the outside contour first before we go into the inside. So I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender and just start blending that out. All right, so first thing I noticed is this blended out beautifully. It looks so nice once it's blended out, and it really does give that airbrush finish. I'm super, super happy with the way that this turned out. I really feel like the Universal does fit my skin tone very well. It looks natural, it's not too stark, and it's exactly what I would want in a contour. Once my face contour is done, I'm gonna go in and do my nose. So I'm just gonna work really, really lightly with this. I don't wanna put too much product on my nose because I can't blend out too much in that area. I don't want it to go into this area, but we are gonna be highlighting, but still I would like to keep it as natural and as light as possible. When contouring my nose, I always like to work down from my eyebrow. I start at the very beginning of my eyebrow and I work my way down, not quite to the tip of my nose, just almost maybe a little bit before my tip of the nose. That sounded weird. And then I will go down to the sides. And then after that, I'll do a little V shape on my nose. This is gonna help it look a little shorter and a little more turned up. Turn it up! Next, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and I'm gonna try to keep this as controlled and as in one place as possible. I gotta say, I'm pretty pleasantly surprised with the way this nose contour worked out. Usually when I use a cream contour, working on my nose is kind of messy and it goes all over the place. This product is not too creamy that it gives off too much pigment when you put it on, but it's just creamy enough that it blends out so beautifully and so naturally, and you're not spending so much time contouring the same area, making sure that it's all blended out. It blends beautifully, smoothly, and quickly. Once the contour is on, I'm gonna go in with the highlight. A lot of people will put their contour and highlight on at the same time and just blend it out. I'm not that skilled, so I'm gonna do one at a time. So the highlight, like I mentioned before, it does have a bit of a sheen to it, and I get that, you know, highlight, it has a sheen to it, but I like matte highlights. If you want to see a product that has a matte highlight in a contour palette, the Stila contour palette has a really, really, really nice matte contour. It goes on, because it is a cream, it goes on so nicely and it gives you that sheen of a highlight, but it doesn't look too glittery. Now this has more than just a highlight sheen to it. It does have a bit of I want to say not glitter, but just more metallic-y, if that's the right word. So I'm just gonna put this on right over here. I'm gonna do a bit down here just to really cut that contour and make it look a little more, you know, like not stark, but prominent. And then I'm gonna go up my nose with this into my forehead. And then with the fat side of my Beauty Blender, I'm gonna start blending this out. So this highlight does give a beautiful glow. I don't know if you can see on my cheek, it's a little more glowy, but it's definitely not like a really visible highlight. I like my highlights to be super visible, but I will probably go over this with a powder highlight just to make it stand out a little more. But in terms of really brightening my face, yes, it did. All right, so I'm back, and obviously I did my whole face now, and I really like this contour. I find that it goes on so naturally, it goes on so beautifully, and for the price, you really can't go wrong. For a highlight, I did have to put a little bit of powder highlight on top just because I like my highlight to be stark. But if you are doing any kind of flash photography, or it's like wedding day makeup where you're gonna be taking lots of pictures and you want that natural glow, I would just leave it as it is because it does give you that really nice natural glow. Now again, I did put my foundation and everything on before this, so my skin was all set. There is nothing on top of it. I haven't set my skin with any kind of setting spray or anything, and it looks pretty flawless. I'm really happy with the results. If you're somebody that's new to contouring, I would definitely recommend this product just because you can get that natural effect. You can play around with it. It's not going to be too stark, but it is going to show up and give you the desired effect that you want, and it's buildable. Say you wanted a little more of a deeper contour, you're going out at night, you want it to look a little more bam in your face, add some more. That's totally fine. Just blend it out. Make sure every time you put a layer on, you're blending it out. If you are a seasoned makeup user and you really like to have that like stark contour, I would not use this. This is not for you unless you are fairer and you use the darker shade, because that will of course give you more of the effect. But again, this only comes in 3 shades, and I did get universal, but I am kind of curious to see. I am more on the fair side. Maybe the light would have been better for me because the highlight didn't show up on my skin as much as I would have wanted it to. I mean, it did make the contour look very natural down here. I have that nice gradient line. I'm wondering if I used the lighter one, if the highlight would stand out a bit more, but then again, the contour would be too light, so I don't know, kind of double-edged sword here. But all in all, I think it is a great product for the price that it is, and if you are looking for an affordable contour and highlight stick, I would look no further than the NYX Wonder Stick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review and this video. If you did, let me know in the comments, leave me a thumbs up, and if you have any more drugstore items that you would like reviewed before going out there to buy, let me know in the comments. I would love to review it for you and let you know what I think. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I try to upload as often as possible, so until next time, I'll see you guys later.